Hi, I want to share something with you that happened to me in 2001. It was 3 o'clock in the afternoon. I was waiting for my kids to come home from school, but I was really tired. And I said to myself, I'm going to go get a little bit of a rest before the kids come home. Well, I did. I went to lay down just to rest. I was not intending to, I was not sleepy. I just felt a little tired. So I went to lay down in the bed. And I prayed that everything would be okay with the kids. And, I'm always in the habit of praying for things. So as I was laying back and I was praying and I got comfortable, I had an open vision. And this one scared me. It really did because it was happening to me live. I felt it all. It was really scary. Well, as I was laying there in bed, I suddenly was shown walls. These walls were white, like your bedroom wall. And I saw the walls from the top of the ceiling all the way down to the floor. They were like seeping with this thick, thick black gunk, like maybe very, very dark, 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 thick molasses. It was just like coming down the walls. I was being shown this ugly thickness, dark, evil. It just felt really scary. Well, the next thing I'm feeling is I'm laying there in bed. And the next thing I'm feeling, it came over me in my flesh. And it just enveloped me. It just came all over me as I'm laying there. And this is really happening because as soon as I felt this darkness come over me, I laid there and I was just thinking, get it off of me, get it off of me, get it off of me. I don't know how long it was on me. I'm thinking it was on there for about 60 seconds, but it sure felt longer than that. It was extremely thick, dark, evil, something that in my mind, as I'm feeling it in my flesh, and I'm screaming, get it off of me, get it off of me. Uh, I, I'm thinking in my head, this is so evil that nothing on earth can equal that thickness, that darkness, that evilness. And in my mind, I was thinking, this is not from earth. And then I heard the Holy Spirit say, it's not from earth, it's from hell. The darkness is here. The darkness has arrived. And I was told by the Holy Spirit that that darkness is going to take over the mind first and then over the flesh. So what I noted, and so what I understood of what I was being told was that junk, that darkness, that thickness of evil was going to take over our minds in humanity. And immediately, if you think it, it's going to happen in your body, in your flesh. And it started with the mind, and then it just immediately went to the body. So in 2001, what I noticed, when it was done, I felt the Holy Spirit come over me, and I felt the peace again. The ugliness, the thickness of the darkness was gone. It didn't belong here. It was from hell. But in 2001, I understood that it was going to be in the mind and the flesh, which meant uh, the mind was going to be disturbed. Uh, I had never seen an outbreak of mental illness ever in my entire life. Suddenly, my neighbors, family members, acquaintances. Suddenly everybody was bipolar. Suddenly everybody was schizophrenic. Suddenly everybody had mental illnesses. I mean, it was just an explosion of mental illness. And that's the darkness that came upon the whole earth. It attacked the human mind. And the mind immediately, if you think it, you're going to do it. So I started seeing an explosion, of course, mental illnesses like I've never seen before. Uh, People were suffering of so many things that just took over humanity like never before. It was really scary. Everybody had loved ones or friends or acquaintances that were institutionalized in mental facilities that didn't know what to do with so many people. A lot of tragedies started happening, more divorces, so many terrible things. And I wanted to tell you that that thick, evil darkness that came upon the face of the earth is here. It's been here since 2001, and there's no going back. There's no going back. It is an epidemic of mental illness. It is an epidemic of people acting on what they're thinking. You know, more assaults of all kinds on humanity. And there's no going back. There's no looking back because it's here. The Holy Spirit made me understand that that thick, evil darkness was in fact from hell, and it's overtaken humanity. So please be careful. Please be aware. What I'm going to suggest is a must. Now is the time to get delivered, because that darkness are demons that are overtaking humanity in the mind. And then if they are overtaken in the mind, it's going to happen. They're going to do it. If they think it, they're going to do it. If they're going to assault somebody, they're going to do it. If they're going to hurt somebody, they're going to do it. They're not even going to think about it. They're just going to happen. And this is totally destroying our family life at home, our families. People are getting divorced over such terrible things. So please, I ask you to go find a church that offers deliverances, because yes, it's a mental illness, but more than anything, they're demons taking over humanity in the mind. So I ask you to get delivered. This is what God means to get your house in order. Get your house in order. Go get delivered. Get the demons out. Get the strongholds out. It could be anything from smoking, drinking, gambling, adultery, you name it. It is on the rampant. It's here. It's been here. So please go get delivered. Seek help. Seek help. Seek spiritual help, which means getting delivered of strongholds. And I'll talk to you later.